This segment brought to you by Matthews, makers of the new Halon bow.
Well, after we watched those animals for quite a while, we decided to move right on down the ridge, and we went down there another couple of miles off this point where we had seen some animals, and got down there and seen some more, but nothing we wanted to go after. Decided we'd head on back to camp, rest our feet, and try it again tomorrow.
Well, day 2 was a repeat of day 1. It was up before daylight, put our boots on and hiked back to the same rim. Just as it broke daylight, we looked down in these trees right below us, and there was the same herd of elk. Old Whitey was there. So, of course, I was in camera heaven again. I don't know why, but I just love that bull.
Yeah, he was a good bull. Once again, I'm staring at these bulls down there, just a nice herd of bulls. What was there, 14 or 15 bulls together. That old Whitehorn bull, he went and laid down below us there, and he was laying there. As you can see in the camera, he looks like he's dead with those white horns sticking up, just laying down, taking life easy. We sat there for a while, and then Brett spotted some across the canyon. We got to looking, and way across in the burn, you see all these yellow dots. You throw the camera up there, and there's 50 bulls across that canyon on that hillside, feeding along in that burn, and just that whole hillside is yellow dots, bulls everywhere. So after watching these elk over there for a while, we do realize there's a couple of good bulls in there that I would definitely shoot if I could possibly get within bow range. So we're only 2 miles away, and as the crow flies, and a lot further away we had to go. Now I've just got to figure out some way to get within 40-50 yards to get an arrow in one of them.
So Brett and I draw straws, and I actually stayed behind with Robert. Brett followed along with Randy. I think he swore he would never do that again after they were done that day.
Oh, it was good. It's a character builder. Well, we spotted a bull across Major Canyon. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning and getting doggone hot already, so I think we're not too smart. We're miles from camp, and it's straight up and straight down. And after, gosh, it must have been an hour and a half, we finally got up to where we were getting close to these animals, and we decided to put it to sneak on the best we could. I started sneaking in. Brett was going to stay behind me, and when I got close, I was going to cow call, and he was going to, once I cow called, he would start cow calling to respond back. And the problem was there's too many elk in the country. Brett heard a cow call, but it was not me. He started cow calling. I'm still 80 yards from these animals, and they did exactly like we'd hoped. Up they jump, only now they got a little buddy. Small bull comes in, gets downwind of me. The other 2 bulls, they stay put, just staring us down. And sure enough, that bull gets downwind and busts us, and the whole works blow out of there. So game over. That's why they call it hunting.
Well, even though Robert and I were a couple miles away, when Randy and Brett busted those bulls, we could watch the whole thing on the opposite hillside. It was amazing. We watched a lot of bulls for a long time as they left the country. We figured there wasn't going to be another bull again the entire week.
They pretty much vacated the area. So we're working along the side hill, back up kind of towards the top, and all of a sudden, boom, middle of the day, we hear a bugle. And I ease out 50, 75 yards in front of him. We start calling. Brett's got the camera back there with him, but he can't see me no more. I'm, like I say, 75 yards in front of him. So now I just have my little camera mounted to my bow. In comes this little 6x6, as you can see. And as you can see, I passed him up. And if you'll watch my arrow really close, you'll see I was a little excited. My arrow's just jumping around there and vibrating quite hard, and as the camera is too. But it don't matter how big they are. When they come into you, it's just so cool and makes the old heart flat pump.
Okay, I make these up at home. What you do is you get you some cotton balls and kind of tear them apart. Do like 5 or 6, so you have plenty if you get out there, or if you need to start more than 1 or 2 fires. And then you saturate them real good with some petroleum jelly. Work it all the way through them. Okay, this is the slickest way to build you a fire. You're going to clear you an area first. Okay, we're going to find the dead limbs, the little ones. underneath the tree and snap them off. Make sure they're nice and dry. Okay, you want to get these nice and small, and then you want to get some other tinder, your larger tinder, get it stacked up here and ready to go before you start your fire. Then I take out my plastic baggie full of cotton balls that I've got pre-soaked here in the petroleum jelly, and I always carry a little piece of pitch stick with me to get the fire started. So I'll take out a cotton ball, spread apart good, and then you can either, if it's dry, you can break apart little pieces of your pitch stick. If not, you can have a knife there that you can peel it off with. Right, then you get your cotton ball where you can get to it. All you need to carry is this little flint stick here. Even if it's sopping wet and so is the cotton ball, it will still work. Okay, now you just keep adding dry sticks of wood once you have your pitch stick going and your cotton ball going. And just keep adding bigger pieces of wood until you have you a fire.
And remember to always follow us on Facebook and on Twitter
At Facebook/Extreme Desire TV.